Hello, welcome, Heather from Heather's Zenful Crochet. Welcome to day 8 of Veda. Today we are just going to make a couple things. I am this far on my little coily snake that is Crochet Groves pattern. I have, I think, 5 more rows to go before I start the decrease for the tail on our snake. And then I need to glue on our little safety eyes that I showed you a couple videos ago. And one of you guys have said that you have actually used those felt eyes from Hobby Lobby and sent me a picture and said that they stick very nicely and stay pretty well on your plushies. So yay. So yeah, a little more confident in those eyes now. Thank you. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this snake done. I really like it. It's really cool. It goes quicker than you think it would. But yeah, it's just a really cool way to get to make these coils. I'm hoping this one goes pretty fast because it's really cool. You know, it's just so different from just the regular snakes. So really excited to get this done and get it in my booth so we can see, you know, if it sells and if it's a good seller or not. So I really like this color as well. So I think the other new colors that I got, the dappled yarn, I think would make a good snake because that would make a really cool, slowly variegated snake. That would just be really, really cool to see on a snake. I've got the yellow, that really vibrant yellow color that I love. I've got the orangey peach color. I've got blue. I've got the black and gray. I think all of those colors would look great for this coiled snake. So I don't know if I want to just go ahead and make more snakes or wait and see if this one sells before I make more. I don't know. I have to think about it. I don't know if I want to put this in. I think I'll put this in my original booth because, like I said, we're doing a booth refresh, getting some new items in there, some fresh things that people have never seen before. So, and this is definitely one that nobody has seen before. So, yeah, excited to get this over to that booth to see how it does. So, all right, I'm just going to get going on getting this snake finished up so we can show you guys the final reveal on this with our pretty felt eyes. I just haven't decided what color of the felt eyes. Oh, I think I was going to do pink. I think pink because it's got the flecks of pink in this one, so I think that'd probably be a good color for the felt eyes on this one. So alrighty, here we go. We're just going to get our little snake all finished up here and see what it looks like when it's done. Alrighty, guys, I have got our little snake all done. There is the tail. It's all curled up. You wrap it around your arm, hold it like that. How cool is that? That's freaking cool. Now, to get these eyes on, first of all, the backing on the eyes was a little hard to get off because they're the felt stickers. And where I was standing up over there because that's where my hot glue gun is at. Yeah. The eyes are crooked. And I don't know how to fix it because they're hot glued on. So, yeah. I just totally screwed up this snake because the eyes are crooked. So, I don't know if I can tip you down so you can kind of see it or not. Because when it sits on the table... Oh, no. I have to hold the phone. This tripod doesn't like to sit when I tip it down. But yeah, look how crooked those damn eyes are. Like, good grief. I don't know how to fix it because it's hot glue. So, yeah, when it's sitting on the table, a more straight on view of it, they are crooked. So, if anybody has any ideas on how I can fix that, since they're hot glued on, because if I peel it off, then I'm going to have the hard hot glue on the yarn. So disappointing. Oh my god. I wish I had a better spot for my glue gun. But I don't have any other plug-ins over here for my glue gun, so it has to be on that side of my desk. God. Good. So yeah, okay. Yeah, if you have any ideas on how I can fix these crooked eyes, I probably can't. Because it's going to leave glue residue on the yarn where it's at. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I can sell it or not. All this time to make this snake and then I screw it up, putting the eyes on crooked. Okay, alright, so this is done. Need to quit looking at it. So now I need to find, I think I was going to make my Bigfoot pillow? I think it was. Let's see if there was any other patterns that I was wanting to make. I was going for patterns. Oh yeah. No, I think I'm going to make a deer because we are making crocheting things that animals that I see in here in my yard. And I think it's been like 2 weeks or longer. I posted on my community tab here on YouTube that I had deer in my yard. I need to make a deer because I saw that deer in my yard. So the next item we're going to make is going to be a deer. And I didn't have any deer patterns. So I went and bought Jen's Crafty Creations sitting deer. It's actually a reindeer, but I'm going to make it just a regular deer. So I really liked the way it sits. It's got its back legs are kind of spluted out and its front paws are sitting between its front legs. Really cute. So I think we're going to make that. Hers has antlers, which the deer I saw did not have antlers. Most of the deer I see in my yard are does. Every once in a great while will you see a buck. But this time of year, most of them should have their antlers shed. So even if it is a buck, we wouldn't really know because their antlers have been shed. So, okay. So somehow I might just put the antlers on it so people know it's a deer. Because it's kind of hard to make a doe and people know that it's a deer. Unless you put like the little V's on the forehead, then it looks like a little fawn. So, yeah. Okay. I've got to figure out what yarn I want to use for that. Because she has 3 different colors of brown. Because the inside of the ear, the underside of the tail, because they're white-tailed deer, is a real light cream color. So I guess I could put white under the tail, obviously, because it's a white-tailed deer. Do a dark brown for the hooves, and then I think sand Premier Basic Chanel Brights is the yarn I'm going to use, and then like sand for the body of the deer. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to go with these two colors. So this is chocolate, and this one is steel cut oats. So this will be the hoof color. This will be the deer color. And then I need a different color for the antlers. Maybe I'll use it rust. Well, let's go look. Let's go see what colors I need to use for the antlers. All right, so I could do mustard, or I could do rust for the antlers. I'm thinking mustard. I think this one's the rust is too orange. Mustard is got more brown hues to it. So I think I'll do the antlers in mustard. Or I could do the deer in mustard and the antlers in steel cut oats, because their antlers are a lighter color than mustard. I think I'll do that. I think I'll do the deer itself in the mustard color, and then the antlers in the steel cut oats. I think that would be better, because deer are more darker and the antlers are lighter. So I think I'll do that. So hooves, deer, antlers. All right, so I think I've decided this is going to be my color palette for the deer. And I need white for the underneath side of the tail. So let's see. She used Naughty Ball and Sweet Snuggles Light in her pattern. Looks like we do the front legs, back legs, the muzzle and ears, antlers. There's a lot of pieces. Gotta sew the little tines on the antlers. Gotta sew the ears on. Sew the muzzle on. Sew the legs on. Yeah, this is a very sew heavy pattern. I don't really like to sew that much. That's a lot of sewing. Sew everything on. I don't know. There are four-legged deer out there that are standing on all four legs, and then you sew the head on. I thought about doing some of those too. But I bought this pattern, and now I don't want to... I was afraid it was going to be a lot of sewing, but I wonder if I could make it no-sew by sewing or by crocheting in the legs. And the ears look like they could be crocheted in as well. Now the muzzle and the antlers, of course, we would have to sew on. But all the legs look like we could probably sew them or crochet them in along with the tail. I bet we could. I bet I could make that no-sew or low sew. Oh, the legs are not closed though to make it sit right. Shoot. All right, I'm going to have to do some thinking and see if I want to do this one or not. Maybe find another pattern. I don't know. But deer are difficult. Deer are hard to make. But I don't want this deer to take forever. So, all right, I've got to think about it, so I shall return. Good morning. It is the next day. So I thought about it, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and make the pattern that I bought from Jen's Crafty Creations for the deer, because I was looking, deer are just hard. There's not really any easy deer out there. There are the four-legged deer where they're standing on all four legs. I think I've only done that like one other time, made an animal that was standing on all four legs. Can't say that would be easier, honestly, because, you got to make the four legs and join them all and all that good jazz. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and make the deer from Jen's Crafty Creations, but I think that's going to be its own separate video because it's going to take a while to make that one. So, to finish off this video, I didn't start the deer yet. I'm going to, though. I got some more beads in for some more hooks. So I made a few hooks yesterday. So I just need to get pictures taken of those and get them listed on my Etsy. I do have one that is shipping out. So one of my viewers, she bought a hook from me. And she actually has one or two pet spiders. And she wanted spiders for her hook. So I did find some spider hooks or spider beads. I almost said cones because I was thinking of silicone. So I'm got those in and messaged her, and she wanted a 5mm hook. So I made her hook, and it is going to ship out today. So this is her hook here. It's got a little gray spider on it, and it's really cute with some little kawaii eyes. And then that pack came with these beads that are on this one. The only bead it didn't come with was this brighter pink bead. I added it one out of a different pack. But yeah, it's got a spiderweb bead and then a little accent black and white bead. So this is her hook that it will be shipping out today. It's really cute. I really like it. So I do have a couple, that pack came with a couple more spiders. I think maybe 3 spiders. So there's like 2 left. I think. I don't really know. I have to look. Let me see. I don't know. Anyway, a couple more spider beads, so I can make a couple more if anybody else is interested in those. And here are the other beads or hooks that I made. Good grief. So I did buy they're not all Halloween spooky ones, so just a little bit of a variety. So I bought one that was a strawberry. I thought a strawberry for summer would be super cute, and these beads came in this pack as well. So it's got like a red and light green, like gingham type of bead, and then this other bead that has, and sometimes it's hard to tell on these other beads what they are, but it's strawberries with flowers on this other accent bead. And then, just green, white, and red beads for the other ones. So a really cute little strawberry beaded hook. Good grief. So if somebody doesn't like the Halloween, or does, but wants something a little more summery, I do have a strawberry hook. I keep saying bead. And then I made this one. These beads came in. These all came in at the same time. And I made this one to kind of go with my new pattern that is coming out. A little alien hook. It's super cute. There's a couple different alien heads in that pack, but I made that one because it's just too cute. And it came with all these beads as well in its package. White, and then that green bead, if you can tell, has, I think it's just, what is that called? Help me out here, guys. I forget the name of that. Sorry, I got perimenopause brain. I can't think of words sometimes. Yeah. Pink, green, black, white. And that other bead. I almost had it. It was almost in my brain. I almost said it, but then it slips back out. So yeah, anyway, got an alien bead to go. Alien hook. Oh my God. To go with my alien pattern that will be coming out. I'm thinking Monday is when I'm going to release that pattern. Monday the 20th. I think is when that pattern's going to come out. So yeah, got that one. And then this one, it's another kind of alien theme-ish hook. It's like the Grim Reaper alien. Isn't that just the cutest? That kind of matches my alien pattern that's coming out too, because my alien is in a spaceship. And that's just the cutest little thing. And then its accent bead, it's hard to see. It's kind of like a galaxy, black with like galaxy stars and stuff like that on it. And then a checkered, multicolored checkered bead. And then just the other colors that match the focal bead. This one's really pretty. I like those colors together. It's super cute. And my last one that I made, I finally found these. This one came, I think, with like 8 different toppers. Super cool. Well, this one just came with the toppers. It didn't come with the round beads, but look how cool. A Bigfoot that says "We Believe." That is just amazing. You know how hard it is to find Bigfoot beads? They don't really make them. It's kind of crazy. Oh, there's a hair on that one. Yeah, so this one I just picked out other beads that I had in my inventory that matched the colors in the top. So green, blue, black, red, white, and brown. So yeah, I've got like several of these toppers. I think like 8 or 10 toppers of the Bigfoot. So if you're a Bigfoot fan, I got you. I'm actually going to keep one of these for myself as well, because that is just too stinking cool. I love it. So happy I found the Bigfoot one. So happy. There are a couple other toppers that I have that came, like the alien one came with like 3 different toppers. And I think that might be the only ones that I haven't made are the other alien toppers, I think. Pretty sure. So I do have more beads shipping. They're not here yet. And I am still waiting on the hardware to make the stitch markers. So I do have stitch markers that I want to make as well. So yeah, just waiting on the hardware to make those. And then I will be making stitch markers as well. So I'm really excited for this new venture, guys, of making these hooks and stitch markers for you. I really hope you guys like them. I'm, like I said, I'm leaning into the spooky and what's the other? I think alien and Bigfoot, like cryptid type. Spooky cryptid type genre for the hooks and stitch markers. So I hope y'all like that kind of stuff. I know some of you do, so I hope you enjoy. But yeah, I did some research, and there are some like spooky horror themed hooks out there, but not a whole lot. So I really wanted to lean into that and be a little different with my hooks and stitch markers. So that's the kind of things that I'm going to be mainly focusing on for my hooks. I'll throw in a couple, cutesy little ones in there here and there, but mainly it's going to be the spooky horror cryptid type stuff. So yeah, that's what you can expect from my hooks and stitch markers. So okay guys, that is going to be it for day 8 of Veda. Thank you all so much for clicking in and watching. Make sure you hit that like button if you liked the video. Let's see. Let's do something a little different. Let's put a strawberry emoji down in the comments if you got to, if you watched to the end and got to see all of my hooks and stuff. And yeah, don't forget to comment on the eyes of my snake if you have any ideas of if I can change those or not. Probably not. So a little disappointed on that aspect of the video. But it is what it is, I guess. I'll just have to maybe sell it at a discounted price because it's crooked. But anyway, that is going to be it for me today. Thank you all so much, guys. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss any of the future videos. And I am going to get started on my deer. So, all right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.